Hello everyone, welcome back to Don't Fret. My name's Martin and hello once again and happy Thursday. For those of you that it is still Thursday, it is for me. Going to move swiftly on. And today, to continue talking about heroes, I've mentioned about the importance of influence and adding a level of consciousness to our, who influences us? Who do we decide to admire? Because we're going to take when we admire someone, we're going to take on their value systems. We're going to take on their beliefs. We're going to listen to what they have to say. We're going to take on their mannerisms unconsciously, unless we add consciousness to it. But when we make a decision about who we're going to admire, we can actually use this to empower us to achieve and succeed in certain things. And I think it's a really, really good thing to actually start embracing this idea of heroism, because I recently put on Facebook a question on a men's group to say, who are your heroes? And there were a fair few responses that say, here's some people I admire, but the word hero doesn't sit with me. Like, why? Why are you so scared of that word? And that's a continued exploration for me, but I think, regardless of whether you call it a hero or not, there's a lot to be said about role modeling behavior and bringing on people that you admire and setting them as a benchmark for success and say, you know what, I can model their behavior, I can model their values, I can see what worked for them to see which bits I can incorporate into my own life to see a similar level of success. And one person I want to talk about today is somebody by the name of Madonna Buddha. I first heard about this person, aka the Iron Nun, and I heard about her several years ago. I thought that is an epic nickname. As a heavy metal fan, as a man who loves Iron Maiden, I'm like, the Iron Nun? That sounds badass. Who's that? What kind of music do they play? I'm into it. Little did I know that Madonna Buddha is a religious sister called the Iron Nun because of her success on the Ironman challenges. And the reason why I am so admirable of the Iron Nun is particularly when I think about my health category. And for those that don't know, I filled out a balance wheel here based on the cave system, which I'm going to go into a lot more detail over time. I'll be releasing stuff on. But my health category is here. You might not be able to see it, but it's a 3. And that's because I haven't had balance with health. I put so much effort into kind of money and career that my health has been a sacrifice. So I'm very keen on that. And Madonna Buddha, as convinced by her father as a way of kind of balancing mind, body, and spirit, took up running at the age of 48 years old. I'm currently 36, and if I go running, oh my God, knees, ankles, calf pain, oh my goodness. So every time I go out running, and I've done a couple of marathons, every time I go out running, the pain is so great that after a few days, I'm just like, I just don't want to do it again. Right? Because I haven't modeled the behavior, haven't modeled the values and the principles of somebody that I can admire. So as soon as things get hard, I quit. And I don't want that anymore. And Madonna Buddha started training at the age of 48 and completed her first triathlon at the age of 52. She is the current oldest woman to ever complete a triathlon, I think, at the age of 82. Yes, a record holder at the age of 82 by finishing the Subaru Ironman Canada on August the 26th, 2012. That's insane. When she was 76, she did an Ironman in 16 hours, 59 minutes and 3 seconds. That's 16 hours, 59 minutes of 3 seconds of exercise that I struggled to do 30 minutes. of running at 36 years old. Who's setting my limitations? Me. That's who. So if I can actually bring on and use her story, her values, her principles as a belief system within me, because I now have seen through her what is possible. I have no excuses. And if I can just take on the value system that allowed her to train so well and do that, then what do I have access to? I certainly have access to breaking through my own limiting beliefs by utilizing this heroic story. And she's got a book called From Grace to Race, which I think is a good place to start. Honestly, you know, this unbelievable woman is 90 years old currently. She'll be turning 91 on July the 24th this year. 91 years old. She's done... How many Ironman has she done? She's completed over 325 triathlons, including 45 Ironman distances. 45 Ironmans. 45. Coincidentally, she started at 48, so that's more than one a year. Holy crap. So I'm going to put some more information on this person in particular. I'll do a couple of like... I do want to raise awareness of some kind of like people that I just think are unbelievable that we might not have heard of. I strongly recommend if like health, fitness, triathlons, running is important to you, I strongly recommend checking out her records, her story, perhaps her book, and maybe that could give you the inspiration that you need to follow suit. It certainly will be for me. And on that note, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. I haven't got the application at the moment, so I'm trying to do it whilst looking at you. Bye!